back in the editor. We should have enough time today to hopefully record some audio while I explain this and get you at least a couple very basic tutorials on how to make a few guys spawn. And since I haven't shown you yet how to spawn a 50 cal and a Mark 19, I'm just going to spawn these guys and a few ground soldiers as a basic exercise. The first thing you need to do in the editor is, and we've done that before, create an area. And an area is like a little box, right mouse button, draw. Gonna have to walk through that box here to get out. That will spawn something. I'm gonna call that area 010, since I have code that can work with that. After area 010, I need to put what I want to spawn on the map. So let's start with something big here on top of this building. How about a Mark 19 that looks right down at this? Mark 19 is in props, under M, obviously, right here. Hit the N key so that I have that sphere up here. Find grid, right click, and rotate that thing with the center mouse wheel click, or with the cursor keys for fine adjustment. Call it area MG01. Why I call that? Well, because my script always uses that numbering scheme. You can call it whatever you want, you just have to use a different script then. And area MG02 is going to be up here, and we're going to make that a 50 cal, which is a different name. It's this guy, M2HB tripod. Right click and rotate with cursor keys till the double legs are in the back. That's where it will actually point to, not where this thing always, it always points, I guess, to the north. I don't know if that's always the case, but it doesn't really rotate until somebody takes over the weapon. Call it area MG02. Now, we need to man them. Go to humans. Right here, right click, make sure it's right arm, right leg position, that red 90 degrees to where you want them to stand. This MG was called area MG02. We call this soldier, let me drag this up so you can see this. Soldier called area MG02 because it has to be named exactly the same as, actually, is that group ID? No. I think it's the name. That's weird. Never mind what I'm saying. It's temp wave. It's got to be here. Area underscore MG02. Forget the name. This is completely unimportant. That's just for if you want to find something in the map. It's always the group ID that matters. Okay, now fly to the other one. Actually, wait. I have to make this, and that's the other important thing. A soldier type. That's other than Black Hawk Crew. It's got to be something with a single weapon. How about Mix Gorilla Heavy 1? That's a 1 there. Never take something that doesn't have a number on it. Always 1, 2, 3, or 4. Up here, this was our MG01. So we put the same soldier there, same type. Rotate him. Make it a single and name this area MG01. And those are the two different MGs that can now spawn separately. You should never call them the same thing. Let's go down low, and just because we're having fun when we spawn these, we're going to have a couple guys spawn down here. And call these guys, let's have 3 heavies, go on a patrol mode. Call them area 010 after our trigger. And since a patrol, I can do the insert key and start clicking where I want them to go. Somewhere up here, up the stairs, come and meet us up here at the corner. Insert key to turn that off. Good. So now what I've done is I've created a trigger zone. I have soldiers on the map to man 2 heavy weapons and a group that is independent from those. We got everything else already on the map. We got the guys, we have an AI graph, we did that all in other sessions. You need an AI graph and you need your spawn zones. Zulu needs to be defined, spawn zone needs to be defined in multiplayer. Just repeating that one more time. If you get any of these things, these boxes here, things won't work. But we already did that, but I'm just recapping now the basics. Now the rest of this part is going to be scripting, and then we bundle this together, and I'll show you how to do that. And after that, we're going to go test it. In the bundling, in the next part of this series of videos, in the scripting, I mean, I'll show you randomizer and not random kind of stuff. So let's save this. Nope, not load. Cancel. Save. Alright. And someone asked me how to give it a name. That's done here under exporting it. You have to have a name here and you have to save it once before you name it. Otherwise it'll always be called my level. So you have to save it here before you export it. So you say save and you give it a name, and then under export you can come in here and do whatever you want to do, but you shouldn't have to rename it. If it still says my level here and you export it, it will, even if you type in something new, it will export it as my level. Some kind of bug in the application, can't help it. But you know, this is where you name everything properly, saves you a lot of time outside the editor. So quit here and we'll do some editing.